Now we are standing inside the grinding room for the magnetic relay workshop. So what is that magnetic relay is the heart of the RCCB. So all the manufacturing process of the magnetic relay is been precisely controlled within micron levels, so that finally we get the consistent output of the residual tripping for the RCCB once it is get installed inside the RCCB. So first step of the magnetic relay starts from the grinding of and there is a tripping lever. In the video I will show how we do the process one by one. Now we are at the magnetic relay workshop. Here you can see the magnetic relay. This is nothing but the heart of the RCCB. How we maintain the quality of the magnetic relay during manufacturing, my colleague Mr. Wang will explain you one by one. He will take you inside our clean room where we maintain the highest quality of it is basically a dust-free room. Inside we manufacture this magnetic relay. This is interesting process to watch for. You just see Mr. Wang will introduce all the processes one by one.
The permanent magnetic release, PMR, determines the final quality of an RCCB. The purification degree of the workshop must be at highest level. The staff must be trained. The workshop is equipped with different kinds of instruments and equipment. The staff must wear dust-free clothes. They can enter into the room A of the dust-free plant only after being purified by air showers. Room A is equipped with an reverse osmosis machine which continuously provides demineralized water with high degree of purity. The components of the grinding machine and other plastic components are cleaned with a pure water by ultrasonic cleaning equipment to dislodge the oil stain, iron scurf and smudginess. The accessories which has been purified preliminarily would be dried by an oven in room B. The moisture on the surface and inside the accessories is fully evaporated. The rejected magnetic steel accessories would be selected after all the dried accessories are put in a box. Then the qualified accessories would be riveted. The components in boxes would be inspected by high-resolution digital microscope in room C. The unqualified one would be selected manually. The qualified components after selection would be assembled and inspected in room D, which is equipped with a full set of temperature, humidity controller, and dust monitoring controller, which guarantees that all the products would be assembled in the same environment. Each finished magnetic release is tested with a full set of tests, like trip force test. Then the qualified one would be delivered to the RCCB assembly workshop.
So after seeing the MCB workshop, now we are in the RCCB workshop. Here we have the two types of RCCBs. One is up to 80 ampere and another is up to 125 ampere. I will take you to how we manufacture the RCCB, right from assembly to the testing and the packing. I will show you the complete process one by one. Now let's go to the assembly line. Let's go. Now I have shown you the complete assembly of the RCCB. Now we have seen completely 7 processes to finish the RCCB assembly. Now the testing will start. The testing starts with the demagnetization process. Here in my hand there is a process card. The first stage is the assembly is already finished. Now second stage is the demagnetization. This is the machine to check the demagnetization. Now let's go and see what this machine checks. This machine has the 4th station to check the demagnetization, and during the demagnetization and the magnetization mode alternating, the residual tripping current is being applied, and we check whether the RCCB trips in that condition or not. So this is the most important process. Before this process was done manually, but recently we have implemented this machine which is completely automatic, so that we can guarantee that the demagnetization and the entire calibration process is guaranteed, and the RCCB will function function well. So now let's go and see how the demagnetization and the magnetization process works. After the demagnetization process is over, the RCCB we do the first calibration. Again the residual tripping current is being applied. Here you can see there are 2 stations. In the first station there is a calibration, means we apply the residual tripping current and whether we check the RCCB is tripping under that conditions or not. And here in the second station we trip the RCCB by applying the by pushing the trip button. There is you can see the white trip button. The lever of this machine push the trip button and the RCCB is trip. We check whether the RCCB is functioning okay or not. Now we are at the second calibration of the RCCB testing. As we have first seen the first calibration and the second calibration, we follow a 5-day schedule in between. So why we follow the 5-day schedule is because we allow RCCB to cure for the aging, and we see whether there is any effect of the environment on the RCCB inside PMR or inside components or not. So after we do the second calibration, we pass the residual tripping current inside the RCCB, and after that we check by the external tripping with the help of the trip button. Here you can see the process. In the first stage, the residual current is being passed and the RCCB trips, and in the second stage it is tripped by external by the trip button. Now we are at the third calibration. Between the second and the third calibration, we allow the RCCB for 3 days. There is a gap of 3 days between the second and the third calibration. The reason is the same as I told you, the aging. And after the third calibration, we can 100% sure that the RCCB will perform its job in any condition across the world. So the process is the same, that we apply the residual tripping current and the RCCB is stripped, whether we check the RCCB is tripping normally or not. Now we are at the high voltage testing station. After all the calibrations has been finished, this is the last stage of the testing where we apply the 2.1 kilovolt for the 1 second, and we see whether the RCCB has any leakage current passing through or not. The leakage current should not exceed 20 milliseconds. So once the RCCB qualifies this test, we can guarantee all the routine test has been done, and the next step is to do the fixing. There are some processes like the putting the seal on and the DIN rail, and after that the packing. So let's go to the next process. Now we are at the automatic printing station. You can see here we are doing the top face printing. The top face printing data is the most important, where the logo of the customer is being applied. Also there are the technical parameters being printed. So all has been done automatically with the help of this machine. Before we used to do all manual, but there are some kind of limitations and some kind of we received a quality complaint from the customers. So now the printing has been done automatic, so that we can ensure the quality of the printing is good.